Hi, this is Anita from Life in This Place. I am just about to go out and do some chores, so I was getting my stuff on, but I also had to get some seeds that started sprouting, some, sandwich sprouts or whatever. You can sprout just about any seed and be able to eat it in sandwiches or in smoothies or however you want to try it. So they are packed full of nutrients. Pound for pound, they are so much more nutrient dense than their adult sized when you grow out your vegetable sprout. Or sorry, when you grow out your vegetable, the sprouts are so much more nutrient dense than the whole full grown vegetable. So it is something that you should try. It obviously doesn't have as many calories as the full vegetable. If you eat a little broccoli sprout, it's not nearly as caloric dense as the great big head of broccoli. But aside from that, this isn't to fill you up. This is for nutrients. So I love sprouting. My kids love sprouts. If I have extra sprouts, I can feed them to my chickens if they start going a little bit wilty because we haven't eaten them. Or you can put them in smoothies. You can do just about anything with them. So this is my completed jar of sprouts. This is from a mix called Sandwich Blend. It has red clover and alfalfa, radish, and mustard in it. So it has a little bit of a bite. It's delicious. But you can get all kinds of different blends, or this is from Sprout Master. It's delicious. I don't know what to tell you. I try to avoid the ones that have canola in it, so you want to look at those a little bit. If you want, lentils are really good. You can sprout anything. So just do a little research and look around and see what you can find. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First of all, this little lid I purchased is covered with seeds that are sprouting. So I'm just going to pull those off a little bit. So if you can see, it has holes in the top. There's a rubber gasket inside to hold it to the jar. These are made for wide mouth jars. There's a little gasket, just like you see when you're canning. Your flat lids have that little rubber seal. That's exactly what this is, to keep it nice and sealed. And so I will use a clean jar. So 1 quart wide mouth mason. And my sprouts. All you do is just grab a tablespoon of seed, put it in your jar, add water to cover the seeds. Okay, so you see that? Yeah, that's all. You just leave it sitting there for 3, 6, 12 hours, however long you want to. Make sure you put your lid on. After it has soaked, the initial soak is just to absorb water and get it started. And because of those holes in there, after 3, 6, 12 hours, you can just pour off the water. And then pouring off the water, see? Holds it in there nice. Your seeds will be bigger. They'll plump up with water. Hello, Hank. And then see how they're just kind of stuck on the side there? There's always a little bit of water left over. I like to not have my seeds sitting in water. I don't want them to rot, so I'll just have it on its side like that so that the seeds are up out of the water. I will rotate it once or twice during the day. It's just sitting on my counter, just on its side like that. Just sits like that. And then you want to rinse your seeds. So you just, under the tap, turn the tap on, water in there. It goes right through the holes, right through the middle there. Shake them up, rinse them out again. It's really easy, even just with this. Like, seriously, can't be much easier. Just rinse them and roll it around. Make sure the seeds get wet, and then just dump it out again. And after about a day, there they are, stuck on the side of the jar again. After about a day, they're going to start to sprout. You'll see little tiny roots on them, little tiny itty bitty roots. They'll start to sprout. And after, this was, I can't remember. I'm not very good at dates. I just keep doing it till I figure it's done. This was 3 to 5 days. I can't remember. But that is packed full of nutrition. Absolutely full of nutrition and enzymes. Like, you can't really get much better than that. I'll just pull it out on this plate. Ooh. And then, you know, you just put a mason jar lid on top and keep it in the fridge. It's good for a week. Look at that, hey? So from 1 tablespoon of seeds, I have all of this food that is just so beneficial to my family's health, especially in the winter. Like, we're stuck here in the northern hemisphere where we have what, like maybe 3 hours of sunlight. It's more than that. It just feels like that. Oh, yeah. So that's the lid that I'm showing you there. But you can also, if you don't want to pay for that, get my seeds back in there. If you don't want to pay for that, everybody has a little bit of window screen kicking around, right? Like, window screen. It's seriously this easy, guys. You just cut a square out of window screen and you use it. Great square. And you can just put it on top of your mason jar with the seeds in it and screw your lid on top. Oh, I should have tried this earlier. This is the way I used to do it all the time. And seriously, it's like no better, no worse than the ones that I paid for, right? This looks more tidy. This is dishwasher safe. I suppose you could probably put these in the top rack of your dishwasher. But there it is. Same dealie. Same dealio. Just see the water goes right through the screen. And just pour it out. The screen catches the seeds. See? There they are. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's all. I hope you give it a try, because it's very much worth it, especially when your soul is longing for those days when there's green growing things. You can look out the window and see leaves on the trees and green and less snow. When you sprout a few seeds, you get that little bit of encouragement that you know that spring is still going to come. Have a great day, guys.